You know that moment when your dachshund does that adorable wiggle walk across the living room, tail wagging so hard their entire back end moves with it? That's not just cute. That's your wiener dog telling you something important. But here's what most dachshund owners don't realize. There are actually 10 specific behaviors that reveal whether your indoor dachshund is genuinely thriving or just getting by. And some of these signs might surprise you because they're not what you'd expect. If you've got a dachshund living indoors with you, this video is going to change how you understand your long-bodied companion. We're diving into the 10 telltale signs that your sausage dog isn't just content, but truly happy. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and more importantly, you'll discover if there's anything you should adjust to make your dachshund's life even better. So let's get into it. Sign 1. The enthusiastic greeting ritual. When you come home, even if you've only been gone for 10 minutes, does your dachshund greet you like you've returned from war? We're talking full-body wiggles, spinning in circles, maybe even grabbing a toy to show you. This is peak dachshund happiness right here. See, dachshunds were bred to be fearless hunters, but they're also incredibly loyal companion dogs. When your indoor dachshund gives you this enthusiastic welcome, they're showing they feel safe, bonded, and genuinely excited about your presence. A happy dachshund doesn't just acknowledge you when you walk in, they celebrate you. If your wiener dog is doing this consistently, that's sign number 1 that you're doing something very right. Sign 2, the confident belly exposure. Here's something specific to understand about dachshunds. Because of their long backs and short legs, exposing their belly is actually a vulnerable position for them. So when your dachshund flops over and shows you that long belly, sometimes with those short legs kicked out in what owners call the roaching position, this is massive. A truly happy indoor dachshund feels secure enough to be vulnerable. They trust their environment completely. If your dachshund regularly sleeps belly up, rolls over for belly rubs, or just lounges in this exposed position while you're watching TV, they're communicating crystal clear contentment and trust. Anxious or unhappy dachshunds stay curled up and protected. Sign 3, healthy appetite with food enthusiasm. Dachshunds are notorious food lovers, but there's a difference between a dog that eats because they're hungry and a dachshund that gets genuinely excited about mealtime. Your happy indoor dachshund should be doing a little dance when they hear their food bowl, finishing their meals consistently, and maintaining interest in treats during training. Now, here's the dachshund-specific part. They should be enthusiastic but not obsessive or anxious about food. A happy dachshund can wait patiently for their meal without excessive whining or distress. They trust that food is coming. If your wiener dog shows excitement at feeding time, but can also calmly accept when mealtime is over, that balance indicates emotional security and happiness. Sign 4, the playful burrow behavior. This one is pure dachshund. You know how your wiener dog burrows under blankets, pillows, or even your dirty laundry? This isn't just weird behavior. This is your dachshund expressing their natural instincts in a happy, healthy way. Dachshunds were literally bred to dig into badger dens. The German name Dachshund means badger dog. When your indoor dachshund creates little blanket burrows on the couch or tunnels under your bed sheets, they're engaging in instinctive behavior that makes them feel secure and content. A happy dachshund has the emotional space and energy to play and express these natural behaviors. If your sausage dog has claimed specific burrow spots around your home, they're showing you they feel completely at home. Sign 5, appropriate energy levels throughout the day. Here's where you need to think about your specific dachshund. Whether you have a standard or miniature, smooth, long-haired, or wire-haired, a happy indoor dachshund shows balanced energy. They have bursts of what owners call the dachshund zoomies, racing around the house like a little torpedo, but they also settle down calmly. The key is variety. Your happy dachshund should be playful at times, curious at others, and content to nap for significant portions of the day. Dachshunds that are constantly hyperactive or perpetually lethargic are showing you something's off. But if your wiener dog has those wild play moments followed by those deep, snoring naps, especially if they're snuggled against you, that's the rhythm of a happy hound. Sign 6, vocal communication without excessive barking. Let's be honest, dachshunds are barkers. They were bred to use their voice to alert hunters and intimidate prey underground. But here's the distinction. A happy indoor dachshund vocalizes purposefully, not anxiously. Your content wiener dog might bark when someone's at the door, they might grumble and groan when they're getting comfortable, and they might even howl along with sirens or music. These are engaged, communicative behaviors. But if your dachshund is constantly barking at nothing, barking for hours when you leave, or showing distress barking, that's different. A truly happy dachshund uses their voice to communicate, not to express constant anxiety. They bark, then they settle. Sign 7. Confident exploration of their space. Watch how your dachshund moves through your home. A happy indoor dachshund explores their environment with confidence, even if they are a bit cautious by nature. They investigate new items you bring home, they have favorite spots they rotate between, and they claim areas as their own. For dachshunds, specifically, this might mean they've established multiple napping stations around your home. Maybe one spot gets morning sun, another is near the kitchen for snack supervision, and another is in your bedroom. This territorial confidence shows that they feel ownership and security in their space. They're not just existing in your home, they live there, fully and happily. Sign 8. Healthy social behavior with you. Dachshunds are known for bonding intensely with their people, often becoming Velcro dogs. A happy indoor dachshund wants to be near you. But here's the important part. They should also be able to entertain themselves briefly without distress. Your happy wiener dog follows you from room to room, yes, but they can also settle on their bed while you work. They seek out your attention and physical contact, but they're not frantic about it. They might even choose to nap in their crate or favorite chair instead of on your lap sometimes. This balance between connection and independence shows emotional security. Your dachshund is happy because they trust you're not going anywhere. Sign 9. Positive body language and loose movement. Here's something specific to dachshunds. Because of their unique body structure, you can really see stress in how they move. A happy indoor dachshund moves with loose, flowing motion. Their long body sways naturally when they walk, their tail wags in broad strokes, and their ears are relaxed. Compare this to an anxious dachshund who moves stiffly, holds their tail low or tucked, and pins their ears back. Your happy wiener dog should have what I call sausage swagger. They strut around like they own the place, even if they're only 10 inches tall. If your dachshund regularly displays loose, confident body language and approaches new situations with curiosity rather than fear, they're showing you they're genuinely happy. Sign 10. Quality sleep with dream behavior. This last sign is something you might not have connected to happiness, but it's crucial. A truly happy indoor dachshund sleeps deeply and dreams actively. You'll see their paws twitching, hear little muffled barks, and watch their whiskers moving while they sleep. This deep REM sleep only happens when a dog feels completely safe. Dachshunds that are stressed or unhappy stay in lighter sleep stages, remaining alert for potential threats. But your happy wiener dog? They're sprawled out, snoring, and chasing dream badgers without a care in the world. If your dachshund is getting this quality sleep, especially in vulnerable positions and locations throughout your home, they're telling you they feel absolutely secure and content. So there you have it, 10 signs your indoor dachshund is living their best life. Now I want to hear from you. How many of these signs does your dachshund show regularly? Drop a number in the comments below. And if your wiener dog does something adorable that we didn't cover, tell us about it. The Dachshund parent community loves hearing these stories. If you found this helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're creating content specifically for owners of specific breeds, diving deep into what makes each breed unique. And if you want to make your dachshund even happier, check out our next video on the top 5 mistakes dachshund owners make with indoor enrichment. Remember, a happy dachshund is a healthy dachshund, and you're clearly here because you care about giving your long-bodied companion the best life possible. That alone makes you an amazing dachshund parent. Now go give your wiener dog a belly rub. They've earned it.